Hey gamers, Maniac here, finally delivering on something that he had been promising for quite a while. Final Fantasy X blind playthrough. I have never ever played this game before. This is my first time playing it. My fans have been really excited about when I announced that I wanted to play it. And hopefully they'll be coming in within the next couple of minutes. I did tell them when I was going to start streaming, so hopefully they'll be phasing in as I continue the stream. This is a blind playthrough. I have never played it before. I have no qualms about it. There's only one thing in particular I'm looking for throughout this, and that is Albed. There's a specific type of Albed lettering and things like that. I forget what they're called specifically, but I'm going to be looking for those specifically. But there's not going to really be any trophies or achievements or items or anything like that. I'll save that for a second playthrough. Right now, I just want to get through the game, play through the game, get what I need. Obviously, if I can find good weapons and things like that, obviously, or get wins and things like that when applicable. That's fine too. But I'm not intending to. I don't intend to spend a lot of time in like Blitzball and stuff like that. If I win Blitzball, I know a couple of tricks to winning Blitzball, but if I lose Blitzball, I'm not going to replay. I just don't. That would be bad. I don't know any tricks to Blitzball. From what I've been told, the teams are bad anyway. You know, there's not much you can do. But yeah, there's going to be that. One other thing is I probably will be talking during the cutscenes. Now, I'm pretty certain either subtitles are enabled by default, or I'll enable subtitles when we get to them. But from what I've been told, I know the story of Final Fantasy X. It's not a spoiler to anybody. The game has been out since the year 2001, at least in the United States. So I'm not too crazy about talking during cutscenes. I will try not to interrupt characters, but if I have a comment or a joke between lines, I may just go in with those. So if you guys want a silent playthrough for cutscenes, this is probably not going to be the playthrough for you. Again, I've never played this game before, although I do know the story, I do know certain tricks. Kajar, welcome! I wanted to do this thing. You're going to help me, right, with those Albed letters? I hope you are. I memorized a couple of them, but there's 26 of them in the game. It's not going to be easy. Alright, Kajar's here. I'm sure Shishibel is probably going to be coming in here pretty soon. What do you say? We get started. I got all new Balls Ginger, which I have been enjoying. Thank you, Balls, for sending me this. Let's get started, shall we? Gonna party like it's the year 2001. Okay, that's it. Okay, year 2000. Okay, that's new. I don't remember that line. Here it comes. I am going to say this right now. I love this song. This is, in my opinion, one of the best songs in the whole of Final Fantasy franchise, not including Final Fantasy 15 music, because I haven't heard it. I freaking love this song so much. Yeah, Kajar's with me on this. Thank you, Kajar. Thank you. Represent. Final Fantasy X music, amazing. And I've heard the majority of Final Fantasy music, specifically from the Final Fantasy, the Theater Rhythm games. I love the Theater Rhythm games. And this is one of my favorite songs out of the whole franchise. It's nice to see this scene in widescreen. I know I said I would talk during cutscenes, but this is just too beautiful to talk over. There's our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Although some would argue Yuna's the hero of this game. I'll leave that to you to decide. Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I think that looks a lot like, for the background graphics for the title sequence, that looks a lot like Mr. Amato's work. Usually they get Mr. Amato to do like the background graphics or something like that. I can't tell if that's his signature on the bottom of the screen, but that sure looks like his work. Okay, we've got no... okay, there's no options menu here. I was kind of hoping for options, but there isn't any, and I don't have any saves in memory. At least I don't think I do. So what I wanted to do was start going through the options, but if I can't do that, I guess I'll just have to start and go through options later. Okay. Thank you. Well, what do you recommend, Kajar? Standard Sphere Grid or Expert Sphere Grid? This is a blind playthrough. I'll let you decide, but if you say Expert and I can't figure it out, then you're going to be helping me. Right now, I want to go with Standard Sphere Grid because I am pretty certain I am not going to be able to figure it out on a first playthrough. I think this is something you were talking to me about on Twitter that you wanted. I'm going to say standard. Okay, that's it. I'm using streamer overrides. I'm just going to go with the Standard Sphere Grid right now. Okay. All right, Standard Sphere Grid. You cannot switch grids in games. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Kajar agrees with me, so I'll go with yes on standard. I am going with original soundtrack. Nobody has any say on this one. This is my first playthrough. I want to hear the original soundtrack. I can switch this in game. From what I was told, original is the PS2 version of the game music. From what I had heard, they did a remastered, arranged version. Okay, that's good. I appreciate that, Kajar. Okay, the Sphere Grid isn't that competent. Thank you for that. I'm going to go with original for one reason. Again, this is my first playthrough. I want to hear the music as it was originally intended. I'm a purist on that. I don't care about widescreen or things like, widescreen I want to see. But when it comes to soundtrack like this, for a first playthrough, I want to hear the original version. I had heard that there is no option to change the music in Final Fantasy X-10-2 for PS3, but the PS4 and the PC editions all allow for the Switch. I think it was something that was demanded by fans that they wanted an option between the two, and it was later Square listened. Don't ask me what the Vita version is. I have a copy of the Vita, but I have no Vita. It's kind of funny. I have 2 Vita games, sealed, unopened. I have no PlayStation Vita. So I can't tell you about the Vita version, but we'll see. Okay, select soundtrack type, original. Play the original soundtrack, yes. I'm also pretty certain because I think they use the original versions of the songs in the Theater Rhythm games, and those are the versions of the songs that I like, or that I'm familiar with. Okay, so we're going with Standard Sphere. I like here that you can see the Blitz Ball. You can see the detail on the Blitz Ball very easily in the PS4 edition. It's not. Some people called it a 20-sided dice or said it looked like a 20-sided dice, but it's not. It's not a 20-sided dice. It's actually, or it's not a lack of polygons. It's supposed to have those bumps on it. That makes it more, I guess, hydrodynamic or something. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of a retread here, but I know this scene, so... Is she the hero of the game, or is he? I'll leave that for you to decide. Just gonna sit here, have my Ball's ginger ale, and continue to just watch. This is good stuff, let me tell you.
Listen to my story.
No! Sorry, channeling Spoonie for a second, sorry.
May be our last chance.
Amazing. I think this is the beginning here. Okay. I love how this place looks. I really do love the art style for this game. I freaking love the techno. I love the art style. I do. Was that intentional or is that a glitch? Yeah. My fans, my adoring fans. This is nice. Okay, I think I have control now. Just gonna screw around a little bit. Look at that. Just look at that environment. I freaking love how this place looks. I mean, if this is Zanarkand, this place looks so freaking cool. Yeah, I don't know the controls exactly right now, but...
Can I have your autograph?
Yes, you can! I'll call him Titus. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to that sort of thing. Blitzball, the game where everyone should die. You know, we should have a real type of Blitzball. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. There is nothing that Square will not try to sell you when it comes to merchandise. I'm talking specifically about merchandise. They will merchandise everything when it comes to action figures, art books, expansion games, everything, right? You know, everything. And this is something I've never seen them actually sell a Blitzball. At least not within the last decade. Maybe when Final Fantasy X first came out, they were selling Blitzballs. You will understand during the cutscene. Oh boy, what am I in for here? By the way, I know I'm wearing this hat. I just want to call attention to this hat really quick while I say this. There's a reason for this. Apparently, I get lots of compliments for wearing this hat, so I kind of feel like Snow from Final Fantasy 13 wearing it, but I can't not. I wore this hat this weekend, and I got several compliments. Hey, nice hat, basically. The last video I wore the hat on, people said, nice hat, you look good in the hat or something. I gotta give people what they want, so I'm keeping the hat on. It's impossible for me to play it. Okay. So I'm a bit of a purist. I'm gonna call him Titus.
Good luck tonight.
Oh, I guess we're playing. Oh boy.
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Nice guy. Really nice guy.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
Square needs to make these. They need to make these and need to sell these. I can guarantee they'd be pretty popular. Even if they did inflatable versions of them, I'm fine with that. You could probably make something like this inflatable out of like plastic or rubber or vinyl or something like that. I mean, like a material with a beach ball would probably be able to do this type of effect. What I wanted to do is I'd use them if I got myself a house with a pool. I'd use them for water polo. I mean, I think they'd work just fine. Maybe you might have to add other material to them. Like, I've seen some type of pool toys and stuff that require both water and air to be filled into them in order to make them work the way they needed to work, but I'm cool with that.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay, I gotta learn that hand gesture. I gotta use that in my streams more often. Kinda has a bit of a Coruscant feel, actually, this place. Maybe they had just seen Episode 1. It looks cool, though. So how are you and Shishi Bell doing?
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air.
Hey, Shishi
My dad
Bell!
must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
Aw, you too.
Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up
That's
talking
kinda
about
cool.
Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the
Jecht
finals
is the
are,
real
of course,
hero.
the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk over that. That was really cool. I'm really falling for this game really hard. This is charming. I'm going to use that word. Can I use that word to describe this? This opening is actually quite charming. I have no better word to describe it. I don't know, just something about it grabs me. Zanarkand apes are counting on you. This is cool. I can see why reviewers really like this opening. Loading? Oh.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
Oh, there I am. I was like, okay, sorry. Can I talk to him? No, I can't talk to him. Well, then I guess I go anyway after a while. We're gonna go! We're gonna do this! This kind of reminds me of like a decompression chamber or something, or like a hot tub. Okay, this is pretty awesome. Alright. Okay, I've been told to pay attention here, so let's pay attention. I have the ball. And it looks like they're manipulating... I think they're manipulating gravity. Maybe that's the real hero of the story. That's Auron right there. I recognize him. I loved him in Kingdom Hearts 2. He's so badass that basically dying just served to piss him off. Even, what's his name doesn't mess with him. Okay, they're playing underwater. He's throwing a ball. Okay, I have heard people complain that there's no way that a ball can actually travel underwater, no matter what it's pressurized as or inflated at. How? Yeah, you see, they're manipulating gravity. Gravity's being manipulated here. Either... Oh no, that's not the game. That's not the Blitzball game that's doing that. Oh, that's not the Blitzball game doing that. They hold their breath, I heard. I heard they hold their breath. Yeah, being asked, it's like, do they play underwater? They're supposed to be able to hold their breath. Oh boy, that's not good. Doesn't that just suck? You're trying to win the game of your life, and then all of a sudden, like, the entire your entire city is destroyed? Oh boy. Well, this isn't good. I gotta give props to the guys who made the pre-rendered cinematics for this game. They look great, even in high definition. They hold up. Okay, where am I? 5 minutes each half. That's a long time to hold your breath while being attacked, too. Yeah, exactly. Most people that can hold their breath for long times aren't moving around. They're basically just being still, trying to conserve their energy. Now, from the looks of it, he kind of looked like he was sitting in like a decompression chamber before the game started, as like maybe that's like their bunk or whatever, like their bunk is kind of a decompression chamber. But even then, there's always so many limits to human endurance, alright? Let's see if I can go talk to Warren.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Can I pause? Yeah. Alright, alright. There are two RPG cliches that we've already seen here, and I want to say what they are, okay? Okay. I have this list that I brought with me. I love this list. I have been reading this list for at least 2 decades. I've had this list. Well, not 2... Okay, 15 years. I saw this list. I first read this list in high school. And it's a list of all of the RPG cliches. It was done by... what's that website called? theprojectapollo.net. And I wanted to repeat some of these cliches as we came upon them, because I kind of have this list memorized, specifically if we come across cliches. So these are some of the cliches we've seen so far. Now, we're only 20 minutes into this game, not including the 3 minutes I caused for setup. But let's see, which ones have they done so far? Hold on, just give me a second. Hold on, I know I've seen 2. I got them right over here. Let's see, do I have it? No, we haven't gotten there yet. One involves, obviously, the Titus's look. One actually is coming up. We'll talk about that one later. No. This is a long list. There's like 20 pages here, actually, of stuff. Okay, this next one's coming up too, but I'll say that one later. Oh, come on, where is it? No, come on, where are you? Alright, well, I'll basically say it. The feminine, actually, it's the hair. It's his hair. It's called the higher the hair, the closer you are to God cliche, which I can't find the exact line here. I don't know why. I guess maybe because I'm looking at these too quickly. It's called the higher basically the character hairstyles are ridiculous. Oh, it was on the first page. This one right here is also here. This is cliche number 2, called the Know My Beloved Peasant Village cliche, which is that the hero's hometown, city, slum, or planet will usually be annihilated in a spectacular fashion before the end of the game, and often before the end of the opening scene. Well, this is the opening scene of the game, and his city is being destroyed, so we've got that one. I thought it'd be on like the first page. Maybe I missed it. Here it is, the Cloud Rule. This is actually known as the Cloud Rule. I was in the first pages, so go. I guess I missed it. But this is cliche number 13, which is called the higher the hair, the closer to God rule. The more outrageous the hairstyle, the more important a male character is to the story. Now, knowing this game's plot, I'm pretty certain that's actually true. Alright, moving on. Sorry about that aside. Just want to give you guys your money's worth for coming to see Maniac stream. I gotta give props, though, that these graphics do hold up in high definition. I love this art style. Okay, who is this kid? Don't tell me who this kid is. This one I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with this kid.
What?
Don't cry.
Oh boy.
What the? Huh?
Is that something that was in the original PS2 version?
Hey,
I didn't see that in any of the reviews.
Hey, not this way.
Look.
Uh-oh. Okay, so that wasn't added for the international version. Okay, I don't know who that kid is. That wasn't in the story synopsis I saw. Oh boy.
Sin?
Oh, it looks mad. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have some pimples to fight. Oh, those things do not look happy. Really smart, kid.
Take it.
Thank you. I'm gonna need this. Kind of a damaged sword. Oh no.
A gift from Jack.
My old man?
Well, it works. I think I've seen a guy actually make one of these swords in real life. Alright, we gotta fight.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Attack an enemy with an equipped weapon. Okay, so we got our first fight here. Alright. Watch me get my butt kicked. Attack an enemy with an equipped weapon. Okay. Sin scale. Titus, Oron. No, I want to hit the sin scale. Alright, there we go. Okay. Attack an enemy with an equipped weapon. Okay. This was a bit easier to see. Okay, so I'm controlling both of them. That's good. Oh boy, we got more guys coming in. This is not looking good.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
At least I got Oron on my side here. Okay, I can attack now. Sword's powerful. Sword is definitely useful. Yeah, there was a guy I think made one of Titus's swords from Final Fantasy X. He calls himself Mike Cthulhu, I think that's his YouTube channel. Or Cthulhu Mike. I recognized him as Irish Mike. He was the guy on the Discovery show Big Giant Swords, which I loved that show. He most recently made a Final Fantasy VII remake replica Buster Sword. A real one. And he's currently working on a Final Fantasy VIII Gunblade with a working revolver and chamber.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Okay, overdrives. The character's overdrive gauge beneath the Hewlett Packard. I keep seeing HP, I think Hewlett Packard. The hit point or magic point display is full. That character may use a special unique attack once. Press left in the command window to use an overdrive. Okay, I'll hit left. I can't. Let me skip that. Alright, left. The Bushido. Okay, the Bushido attack. Dragon Fang. Okay, I can attack all these at once. Cool. Let's try it. I got it. I think I got it. Demi spell. Well, that's gonna hurt. Oh wait, he's got an overdrive. He's using the Demi spell again. I should have used Titus's overdrive, but I guess I had a... Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Alright, I'll use Titus's overdrive, the sword play attack. Spiral cut, alright. This looks like it might have a... What I gotta do here? I messed up. I might die here. Alright, well, I got potions, so that's something. Alright, let me heal Titus really quick. That's cool. Attack. Can I use a skill? Power break. Let's try that. See what happens. That was something. Think that got him? No, didn't get him. Am I doing this right, Kajar? Okay, use an item, attack an item. Attack. Skill. Power break. Try that again. Oh, I see. I'm using magic points on him. That got him. Yeah, I screwed up Titus's, what do you call it, but, I screwed up his overdrive, but I definitely got Orin's working fine. That's kind of cool, though, the way they use the magic counter for, like, it'll tell you, like, based upon how much magic points you have, how many times you can use that attack, so that's useful. Definitely gonna use to take a potion. Demi always takes 25% of your health. Alright, well. Traveler save spear level 1. Restores the record of your travels. Fully restores power, HP and MP. Alright, let's save it. I may get censored here, I don't know. Sorry about this. It's just a save. It's just a save censor. Don't worry about it. I'll be back in a second. Okay, am I back? Sorry about that. The PlayStation 4 and probably the PlayStation 3 censors when it does a save, when it does saves, just because background information or whatever.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Alright, what now? Attack an enemy with an equipped weapon, alright. Oron, you're gonna, when you start to flicker, on that one. Alright, attack the one. Attack that one. See what happens. Alright, overkill. Cool. That one's wing is starting to flicker. Alright. Let's see if I can hurt this one. Cool. Of course, I did not overkill it, but it did die. Alright. Is there something I'm missing?
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Alright, let's try this. Let's hurt this thing. Alright. That did it. Alright, that hurt me. That got it. Massive explosion.
Whoa!
Oh boy, it made the building collapse too. 2001 was not a good time for this game to come out. But I'm all for letting developers do the kind of game they want to do. These in-game cutscenes and these pre-rendered cutscenes are both still pretty impressive, even by PS4, you know, for even on the PS4.
Oren! Oren!
That's awesome. That's just awesome looking. I had heard that the team that made these scenes went on to do like feature-length films and stuff.
This is it.
Don't worry, if Oren goes to hell, he'll still make Hades his bitch. Have you guys played Kingdom Hearts 2?
It all begins here.
Did we get it? No, I think it got us.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
It's like I'm floating around. Well, I kind of know. I kind of... Oh. Well, I can't change the perspective. I can just kind of move. I kind of know what his deal is, and Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of mentioned it. Eject.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
Dying could do that.
I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
He could have died. Yeah. I totally understand. Yeah, I think that he could have died. He easily could have died. I mean, what is this? Did he die and come back? Is he dead? Is Oron dead? They could have died. They easily could have died there. Is this a dream? Is this teleportation? Is this like that episode of... You know what this kind of reminds me of? There was an episode of the Justice League animated series, the original from season 2, where the toy maker had invented this giant particle laser beam that was so powerful it literally eradicated anything that came into contact with it, like destroyed, disintegrate, whatever. Now, anybody that knows physics, particularly Batman, knew that matter cannot be created or destroyed. That it would literally be impossible for the toy maker to build something like that based upon all the laws of physics as we know it. Well, Superman gets caught in one of those beams, and it's assumed Superman is dead. That the toy maker had eradicated him using that laser beam. Well, guess what? It turned out that instead of dying, Superman had lived, but it had transported him thousands of years into the future after the world had ended. So that it didn't actually destroy his matter, it had simply put him into a different time, which is how the physics got around it. I think that's what's happening here. That's what it looks like. And that, again, that does follow laws of physics. Maybe. At least according to comic book standards. No, I can submerge. That's cool. Can't seem to get out of the water, but I can submerge. Helpful to have the map. Is there anything useful in here? I don't think I have any weapons or anything. No. There's no status menu or anything like that. Alright, let me just move on. Even if I could find something, I don't think I'd be able to get out of the water fast enough. Well, maybe I can get out of the water here. Is there anything up here? Oh, there is. Nice, skill. Okay, that's something. You know, when I was playing, I was at Great Wolf Lodge. What's this?
What?
Oh, that's right.
Here?
Yeah, that's one of the glyphs for Albed language, and I can't read Albed yet. I have to play through the game to learn how to read Albed. But I will learn Albed. I promise you guys, I will learn Albed. So, Kajar, that's my theory about what has just happened. What do you think? Yeah, it's written in Albed, yeah. Introduction to Albed. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Use previously saved Albed primer data to synthesize a new Albed primer. Select save data to synthesize Albed primer from. Please note save data from other users will not be reflected in actual Albed primer synthesis. Sorry about that. I don't have Albed primer language, so I don't think I'd be able to use it. Alright, don't tell me anything. Alright, 2 potions, that's not bad. So yeah, I remember, if you guys ever stay at the Great Wolf Lodge, granted these lodges, I don't think these lodges are in Europe. These are American lodges. But I was watching this review of like this, from this guy who does the MMO Grinder series. And he was telling me about this thing called Magic Quest, this really cool looking, this really cool looking event or whatever. And my girlfriend and I did it last week. We went to the Great Wolf Lodge, and I did a review of it on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/maniac536. We played, and the cool thing about it is that part of the set dressing in the lodge, because they have Magic Quest inside the lodge, and this is my wand actually, yes, this is my actual magic wand, was that there were chests all over the lodge. So imagine going to a lodge or any type of hotel. You know what who the boy is, who Titus is, what Sin is, what created Sin, what Auron's secret is, everything. Okay, well don't tell me about the boy. I have a theory about Titus. I know about Sin. I think I know what created Sin. I think I know what Auron's secret is, so don't tell me about it. Again, I have my own theories about certain stuff, and I know about other stuff. I'll keep my opinions because I want to keep this spoiler free, at least right now. Except for things like, well, obviously saying about Kingdom Hearts 2, that means stuff, okay, Auron appeared in Kingdom Hearts 2. Great. I hope I didn't ruin anything. You find him in hell, and he's talking to Hades, basically. And even, James Woods plays Hades. So when Auron is able to give James Woods a run for his money about who's the more badass, that tells you something. You got a save point? Oh. Level transition. Alright guys, I'm going to use this save point really quick. Sorry about the screen going white. Or in this case, blue. Sorry about that. Are we back? Okay, we are back. Oh my god, not the hallway. Alright, I got a high potion. That's pretty cool. Alright. I passed the save point. Does this look right to you guys? Like, am I in the right spot? Okay, I can't do that. I think there's a statue under there. That was not very nice. Something's looking at me. I'm going in the right direction. Oh boy, those things look mad. It's like fish birds. Good thing I can swim and hold my breath. I don't have a weapon. Oh, I do have the weapon. Alright. Of course, I don't have Auron here to help me. So yeah, I think somebody has made one of these swords. It looks pretty cool. Just you and me now, fish bird. You and me now. Oh boy. I guess it's not just you and me, Fishbird. Mini boss? Boss fight? This soon? Well, this thing looks mad. There's always a bigger fish. Boss fight, thanks. Alright, let's do this. Boss fight. Alright, I'm gonna have to attack its head. And I am completely under-equipped for this. This thing is armor. This thing is tough. Alright, I'm gonna heal myself. This thing looks mad. I think it's mad I healed myself. Oh, it hurt itself. It hurt itself coming charging for me, I think. Get out of here. Oh, crap. Oh, I got out. I got away. Did I get away? Did I get away? Something tells me that thing is going to be coming back at a bad time.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was going to die in this place.
All right, we're okay. You can fight it optionally later in the game. Okay. I see a save point over there.
Fire.
Makes sense. Makes sense he'd be cold. And that's where I came in. I don't know what that X means. Don't really want to mess with it just yet. I want to grab that save point. Sorry about this. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, just wanted to save that. Alright, let's go for the X. Remnants of a campfire. Flint and tinder, I could start another fire here. Okay, so I need to get ingredients for a fire. Of course, if I only knew a fire spell, that would be much easier, but I don't. Who is it you can make fire without flint or tinder? I am called an enchanter. Enchanter, what name do you go by? There are some who call me Tim. Enchanter Tim. This might be able to work for tinder. Okay. Oh, chest. High potion, that's useful. Alright, we're doing good. I like the way this game is, with the branching ideas, and I really like the gameplay so far. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, let's see if I can leave the tinder here. I still need flint. Okay. I think this is the way I came up. Yeah, this is the way I came up. Eggs? Maybe... Okay, I got some flint. Alright, so we got some flint here. I might be able to make a spark here. There are some who call me Tim. Okay, I can't go that far. And I don't see anything else. I think I see a chest over there, but I don't know if that's an actual chest object or something, but... Alright, I might as well start the fire and see what happens. It's a really good first hour, though. My impression of this game is very positive. I didn't get a single achievement yet, but... Okay, Titus, you just relax. I'm gonna have some ginger ale. Hopefully Auron or somebody, if he's around, will see this.
I need food.
Warrior needs food.
What do you want?
It was
Food,
a bad
apparently.
call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Knowing him, he probably deserved that. How's the stream coming in while we're here?
Hey,
Can you guys see and hear everything okay?
Wait. Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Maintaining fire is important. Oh boy. Thankfully I saved. All he does is whine. In his defense, and I know I'm gonna be alone in my defense of Titus, but I'm gonna say this right now about Titus, and I'm gonna be honest about this. In his defense, Titus has to relate to the audience what's going on. The problem is that the way he's written and the way the actors were told to deliver the lines comes off as whining. But what it is he's basically establishing he's starving. He's cold. He's going to die of cold, then he's going to die of starvation, basically. It has to remind the audience, okay, I'm not immortal. I need food and sleep, and I need warmth. I have not leveled up once yet. Probably because I haven't won a fight yet, but... I'll hit you, you hit me. This is going to be the game we're going to play. What is RP? No, I'm going to wait for my turn first, then you're going to hit me. Okay. Oh good, I think the fan service arrived. Love the outfits. Is she gonna slap me? Come with me if you want to live.
You on my side? Cool!
Alright. Use grenade. I stole a grenade from it, okay. Attack. Special. Use the grenade. Pretty useful. Right, special. Keeps hitting me. You know what? I'm just gonna heal myself. just keeps attacking me. That's not right. Stole grenades. Okay, that's good. And attack. Well, you know, this is I gotta get behind this. This is what the polite way to actually have a fight. No, you hit me first, and then I do damage to you. Oh, good, we got it. Finally, I hear the fanfare. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that da 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 da. True story, actually, and I was being honest about this. With the Magic Quest game I was playing earlier, when we earlier this week, and I did last week when I did the review of it. That's the reason why I haven't been able to do streams last week, because my girlfriend and I were playing Magic Quest. After I completed all the actual game and I finished Magic Quest and everything else, we kind of went in and back to the place to tell we had completed all of the quests and we had finished. I kind of went in going like this, da 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 da, and everybody there probably knew I had finished. I had won, so that's my nerd moment. So, that was a fun game, though. Magic Quest was a lot of fun. Okay, so who is this person? Oh, it's Riku. Hi, Riku.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Fredek Drak. Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka. Wak, Edeku. Gemed?
Fed! Srivadak Risa!
Yeah, I can't understand the language yet.
Ifun Petted. Fapuneket Fedrik. Kuno.
Did she punch him in the gut? First out, bad primer soon. Good. I think that's right. That sounds right. Did she like punch him in the gut and knock him out? Yeah, that's what it looked like she did. Hey, I don't judge. Some people are into that. And we're only an hour into the game. This is like the second or third time he's actually woken up in an unfamiliar place.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis.
Right, whatever.
He was swimming. They're giving him something.
I said
Goggles?
I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
All right. I think the primer's here. I see it over here. Yes! I got my first piece of language on how to speak Albed! And I've got the Speaking in Tongues trophy! Yes! Yes! My first trophy in the game! Da 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 da! This is a cause of a celebration, guys. This is really cool. No, I'm happy for that one. All right, let's save the game. I was told that is entirely missable. So I'm really happy that I found it. You know, before I started this stream, actually, I did some research on my hard drive. I don't have a 500 gig. I don't have a stock hard drive in my PlayStation 4. I actually upgraded it about a year or two ago to a 1 terabyte drive, actually. And I took the 500 gig drive and put it in my PlayStation 3. because I'm crazy. And because I figured my 500 gig hard drive was going to fill up eventually, and 1 terabyte drives were pretty cheap at the time. So I checked my storage capacity on my PlayStation 4 before I started the stream just to see how well I was going to do, and it turned out that I had only 136 gigs free. I had over 650 gigs of just game data. That includes DLC, I think. Okay, so the primers are in alphabetical order, so if I find a primer out of sequence, then I've missed one. Okay. Alright, now I think I know where the next one is, but we haven't gotten to that part yet. We're going to take just a quick break. Yep, pause. I'll just pause here. We're just going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in just a minute. I need a new Balls ginger ale. So, just a minute, guys. I will be right back. This stream is not stopping.